Hey guys, and welcome to the evaluation of this week's challenge. It has been number 30 and it has been about mixing up our everyday life, changing the small details that just maybe doesn't do that much in the scheme of everything, but when we start to tweak them, we still take notice of it because it's a change in our daily pattern that is usually always the same. And that is what we have been doing, and I'm gonna present 3 major conclusions that I can draw out of this challenge. Number 1, this has been a super awesome, great challenge. Just so fun to try to find those small things that you can just tweak a little bit, and by doing those small tweaks, just getting so much back. I've been presenting a lot of these changes that I've been doing during this week. The watch on the wrong arm, changing up my clothes, eating patterns, habits, training, just finding variation in everything that I just take for granted and just keeps doing the same thing over and over again. And it's not only the result that has given me something and made this week special, but it has also been about finding those tweaks. What can I do? Just thinking about how to add some spice to my everyday. That moment in itself has been super fun, actually. It has been a focus through the entire week, and I've been waking up very early and just like, I wonder what I can do today. Because there are so many details you can change, and you should, just for the fun of it. And if you want some inspiration, go back and see yesterday's vlog episode where I listed 33 things that you can do to just add a little bit of twist to your days. So that was the first conclusion. You get something out of the experience. Fun, excitement, just the feeling of being in a different state. This is not a regular week. It stands out from the rest of them. That was what we were aiming for, partially, and that is what we have attained. Conclusion number 2 is that this has actually permanently given me new alternatives in my coming everyday life. Because starting to doing something for the first time, that's when the barrier to do it, the resistance is at its peak. When you never have done it, you don't know, maybe it's super hard, but when you've actually tried something, when you actually walked another path or tried an exercise routine, then you know that maybe it isn't that hard, and it's so much more easier to go do that thing again. Now I have so many ways of approaching my day and the actions I take during it. I realized that I can do afternoon workouts, I can do late evening workouts, I can do yoga, I can do no work. Of course I knew that before, but in the context of my work routines, I broke the old pattern that I had, because I really only could do it in the morning. That was the only way. But now I know I can mix it up. I can do breakfast, I can skip breakfast, I can do fasting. I've just broadened my routines, and I'm more flexible with adapting to my environment and my actions. Now when I've done them, it's so much easier to do different things when I'm back in the routines. I have more routines to alternate between, and that is freaking awesome. The worst part is to do something for the first time. And the last, third conclusion of this is that it actually is energy demanding. I have felt that it absolutely takes energy from me to do these things. We have a quota of willpower and energy to handle these kinds of decisions during the day, no matter if it concerns what you're gonna have for breakfast, or if it's a business decision, or what kind of exercise you're gonna do when you're doing workout, or if you're actually gonna do your workout. It all goes from the same pot. So if you start to use this energy and willpower for these random things, you're gonna have less over for the other things that you might need in a work situation, school or whatever. So that is a fact, and I have felt it. It has absolutely taken energy from me to do these things. It has, without doubt. But then again, it has given me so much, because it has been a super fun week. absolutely a week I will remember for so long. I have felt that it has been worth it. But then again, this is not a regular week I always want to have. I don't want to put so much energy into making these small decisions every day. It's just I can't afford to spend that much energy on these mundane decisions. That's why I have my routines that I know work, and I am really longing to go back to some of them, and some of them I am gonna tweak as a result of this week. But to have this mix, maybe once in a month, taking 1 week to just add things up, spice it a little bit, that I will absolutely do, because it really is super fun and it gives me energy. But it's not gonna be for all weeks, definitely not. And yeah, that is actually a fourth bonus conclusion, that I've started to appreciate some of the habits that I have, that I always, which I have not been doing this week because I haven't allowed me to myself. I've forced me to, no, I'm not gonna do that. I need a break from that. And I've really been missing some of those. And it's gonna make me appreciate them even more now when I go back to them. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say. I hope you have enjoyed this week. And I really recommend you to go back and see at least the 33 things you can do to spice up your everyday life. And with those words, I wish you a great Friday, a great weekend, or whatever day you are having when you're watching this. And I invite you to join my quest to become the best version of yourself. Let's do this together every day.